Hi, my name is Captain Gilbert Kibe. I'm the Director General of Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, based here in Nairobi, Kenya. And Kenya Civil Aviation Authority is the agency responsible for safety oversight of all aviation matters in this country. We're also the regulator, and we do licensing for air services, licensing for crew such as pilots, engineers, air operations. We also do a service known as air traffic control, where the people who tell you cleared for takeoff, cleared to land. We also have a school which teaches aviation training and is one of the most highly rated schools in Africa and indeed around the world for aviation training, as accredited by the International Civil Aviation Organization. Now, the 2019 safety campaign organized by WFP and the other operators of aeroplanes in humanitarian relief and cargo operations, I would like to say that this event was especially useful. I think it was the fifth in a series of events that have been running through the WFP program. And I would like to say and to state that this conference was highly timely, it was useful, and I'm sure everybody learned how to make their operations much safer than they would ordinarily have been. What stood out for me the most was the interest that the users of these humanitarian air services have in the new technologies that are coming up. These are known as the emerging issues, emerging technologies that are coming up. And in particular, we're looking at drones. Drones came up as a very, very interesting and important topic. How drones could be used for humanitarian relief operations. It was most fascinating, and it was good to see that there are people out there who have great ideas for drones, even including drones that can carry cargo, medicines, blood, and all sorts of useful things for the humanitarian operations around the world. The other interesting and emerging technology is the use of airships for also doing the same sort of thing. So those were the two topics on the emerging technologies that came out for me as very interesting. So in the next 3 years, a wish list that I would have for this event is that we can have many more emerging technology entrants, new entrants coming in and giving presentations to the UN organizations who are represented in this room, even the regulators themselves who would be invited, and also especially among the air operators. We'd like to encourage air operators to embrace new technology, to make it more affordable, and to have a greater reach by use of technology as a way forward in the future. So that is what I'd like to see in the next 3 years, so that we can have a far more relevant topic based on emerging technologies, in particular to help in the safety of aviation and air transport for United Nations organizations such as the WFP and the other interested parties. So I would like to encourage all Kenyan air operators, and indeed operators from around our East African community, to take more keen interest in the safety conferences and initiatives that are being developed both by the regulators such as ourselves, but even very, very importantly, the UN operators such as the WFP, under whom this great 2019 Aviation Safety Conference has fallen under. I encourage you to attend. I encourage you to invite those emerging new entrants, as I had mentioned earlier, so that we can see a greater success in enhancing the safety of aviation in this region. And I thank you very much. Finally, I would like to give a big thanks to the organizers of this event, the WFP, and all your partners, and everybody who was involved in the successful organization. I would like to say successful because this event was and is indeed successful. Thank you very much, and we will see you next year at the 2020 Aviation Safety Conference. Thanks.